Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers.
And now,
festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. So just about set now. And towing the slab in this one, Michael Lorenzen.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
All right, ready to go here. And to the plate for Kansas City, Corbin Carroll. That's off the inside corner, and we're underway here in the home opener. Right through there for a strike. That to right. Butler makes his way towards it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Here is Austin Riley.
Riley used to be a pitcher back in the day, Boog. In fact, fans used to give him a hard time in his rookie ball days because he started the season with a long slump. He'd get messages questioning if he should go back to pitching, but turns out he made the right choice.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. Outside low, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
One out, base is empty. And that misses. And now 3 balls and a strike. Draws the walk there.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
So a man at first. Rafael Devers steps in for the Royals. Fouled off left side. Devers in his 8th season, 28 years old. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter.
A little bit of a day off for him. Instead of being at the hot corner, he can just kind of put the batting gloves on, hold the bat as he sits on the bench waiting for his time to hit.
Lorenzen throws to first. Riley back easily. Riley, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swing and a ground ball. And Devers is set down.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Christian Walker steps in for the Royals. Pickoff moved to second, and he's back safely. That one misses, and it's 1-0. Move to second. Riley back on a dive. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. The throw in. He's in safely at second. As they jump ahead, a run scores.
Picks himself up at RBI. Good pitch, slider down and away. Just stayed down and threw it nicely. It's such an easy pitch to pull off of because you're probably thinking fastball down the middle initially.
Towards first. The tag, and he's out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. And we're back. And on the hill today, Aaron Nola. What's the word on him?
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Lawrence Butler.
Well, I don't think anyone was surprised to see Nola have success in the majors. He was a star in college, playing for LSU, becoming a finalist for the 2014 Golden Spikes Award. He's one of the top amateur baseball players in the country.
Cowser hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. Here's Mookie Betts now. That one out to right. Carroll. And a couple of quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the catcher, William Contreras. Line drive. Reaching for it and brings it in. Back here in L.A. And here's the catcher, Blake Sabol. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. Foul ball there. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That one missed.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a man on base to start the inning.
He was all over that one. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Brett Wisely now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And that one misses up and in.
1-1.
And that is ball 1. To the right side. Here's the tag, and he's out. Goes to second. Safe there. Willy Adames stands in. Rolled over to third. Over to Diaz. And they get Adames for the out. Pete Crow Armstrong steps in for the Royals. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Steps off and bluffs a throw at second. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field, and he's safe at first. So the Royals batting order turns over, and next up for the Royals, Corbin Carroll. Flied to right his first time.
Runner.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike.
No ball. One strike.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Smoked on the ground to second. On to first, and that is that. Back here at Dodger Stadium, home of the World Series champs. Last year was a good one for the Dodger faithful, Singy. L.A. winning their second title in the last 5 years.
Yeah, what a year, Boog. And that makes it 8 championships in franchise history. Tremendous job all around. They won the Shohei sweepstakes, led baseball in attendance, had the best record in the league, and finished it off with the World Series.
That one outside. 1-0. Last season for the Dodgers was all about Shohei, but the World Series belonged to Freddie.
Nobody better in baseball to deliver those types of moments than Freddie Freeman. He made memories that are going to cover generations.
And now the real challenge for the Dodgers, finding a way to match what they did a year ago. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1. Fly ball to right. Carroll makes the grab, one away. And next for L.A., T.J. Friedl. On the ground to the left, and foul ball. Got him. 2 gone now. Here's Tyler O'Neill.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Cowser sizing this one up. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Back here at Chavez Ravine. The batter now, Austin Riley. Lorenzen back to work. Up the middle, and that chance handled in plenty of time to first. 1 up, 1 down. Rafael Devers up to hit.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
He's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike. Breaking ball misses down and away. O'Neill on his horse. And it stays fair. And into second with one away. That's a double.
The first baseman, number 8, Christian.
One out. Runner at second. So up now for Kansas City, Christian Walker. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's two away. Colton Cowser steps in for the Royals. Grounded out his first time up. Inside. Ball one. Lorenzen checks the runner. Devers back in on a dive. And another ball.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
That one hammered left field. That's back there. Throw.
Well done. Drives in the run. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So a runner at third, 2 outs. Next is the Royals catcher, Blake Sabol.
No ball.
Cowser at third with 2 away. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Struck him out looking. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Luis Rengifo. Fought off foul.
You know, these Dodgers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Right through there for a strike. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Nola fires. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He's got it. And there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. pitcher's his friend. He'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And he steps off. And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. Grounds one to short. Adames the throw to first. And Castellanos is out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here is Moncada. And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Dodger Stadium, all set for the start of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Brett Wisely.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
In the air, out towards left center. No throw, and he's on at first.
Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Now he steps off. Nothing doing. Adames goes 6'1", 29 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Now, Willy Adames. Ground ball left side. Rengifo for one, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That's to third. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. This is Corbin Carroll. 0 for 2 in this one. Lorenzen throws to first, and he dives back in safely. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike.
1-1.
Man, is he safe at second, and that was not close. Crow Armstrong at second with 2 down. And that one fouled off. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 3.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, they're up.
Runner on the move. Pitch inside.
1 ball, no strike.
Throw there.
Safe, he's good.
Safe. And that's down and away. Lorenzen checks the runner. Carroll dives back in safely. And a swing and a miss there.
2-1.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Gets it to first. They limit the damage here. Bottom of the fourth, and now the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. On the ground, and it goes just foul. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-1.
Strike.
He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One away. And now it's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1. The shortstop takes the ball. Now 1-1.
1-1.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Adames, the throw to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth. 2 down, bases empty. And now it's William Contreras. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike. Ball 2.
The Dodgers hitless so far in the game. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That one fouled off. 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. That missed by a lot. And now it's filled up 3-2. Now this is in the air down the line. Carroll moving under it. Brings it in. And that's the inning. Ready now for the 5th inning, and it's Rafael Devers in the box. Friedel. 1 down. And now it's Christian Walker.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Wastes no time there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
That one is absolutely belted. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second, and he's got a double.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. He tried to jam him inside with the cutter, and he got it in there, but I have a feeling he was sitting on that pitch, that location, because he was all over it.
And now Blake Sabol. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1.
And ball 1. Second and third, one away. The 1-1 is fouled off.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
2 on, 1 out. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. And to the plate for Kansas City, Brett Wisely, 1 for 2. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Ball. 2 balls.
2 outs,
No strikes.
2 in scoring position, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one ripped. Going back. He brought it back. And welcome back to the ballpark. Yandy Diaz now.
First baseman, Yandy.
To third. And that one finds its way through. So a runner aboard to start the inning. So up next, TJ Friedl struck out swinging his first time. And that's a strike.
You know, these Dodgers, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
There's a line drive to left field. Takes a tumble and hangs on. Now a long throw to first. Back to first, and they got him. Double play. And now it's going to be Tyler O'Neill. Flying to left his first time.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
2 outs. Up the middle, Wisely tosses to first, and O'Neill is retired. That's out number 3. Back here in L.A., top 6 at the plate. Willy Adames. Lorenzen back to work. That one carrying. And that ball is gone. Digging in, it's the speedy out. Fielder Pete Crow Armstrong. He's 2 for 2.
Number 59. Sergio Romero.
Trying to bunt his way on. And that's just foul.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. And that's too high. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top half of the sixth. And a breaking ball misses outside.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat. Corbin Carroll digs in now. Runner on the go, pitching for a strike.
0-1.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely, and now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
And that's off the inside edge. 1 ball, 1 strike.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Outside low,
that's a ball.
2-1. For Armstrong. Leads off second with nobody out. And a big swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Corbin goes down on strikes. Here comes Austin Riley. Ground ball up the middle. Fires to first in time. And here is Devers, 1 for 3. That one finds the zone.
1-1. 1 strike.
Fastball is outside. 2 outs with a runner at third. And now 2 balls and a strike.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
That one misses. 3 balls and a strike.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position and a hitter's count.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
The first baseman, number 8.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Christian Walker.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 61. Nate Rogers.
Comebacker to the mound. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. And we're back. Stepping in, Luis Rengifo.
Second baseman, Luis Rengifo.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And out number 1 on the grab. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
Castellanos.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
The Dodgers down by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. Hit on the ground to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Here is Yoan Moncada. Grounded out his first time. Clips the corner. Strike one.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all three swings.
This one in the air. And that is that. New inning getting started. And now Colton Cowser. Cousins, 30 years old now, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Inside, and that's ball one. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
1-1.
And that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes. So up now for Kansas City, Blake Sabol. That's back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Wisely in now. Takes ball one off the plate. Cowser stands at first with one out. That one the other way. And that's got extra bases written all over it. And he boots it. Coming home. He'll score easily. Lead runner stops at second.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's an RBI single. It's 6-0.
Everything came together for him. Couldn't get any air under it. But he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Now at the plate, Pete Crow Armstrong. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's two aboard. So back to the top of the order. Now here is Corbin Carroll. This one in the dirt. Still only one out here in the inning. That's off the mark, and it's 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Swing and a miss. Now 2 balls and a strike.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Two on, one out. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Riley, the next to hit, takes outside. And there's a ball.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Next offering is in for a strike. Runners at first and second with one gone here in the top half of inning number 7. Check swing, and he went 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
And that one is inside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Devers now. And that's downstairs and outside.
1 ball, no strike.
Rengifo handles, throws to first, and Devers is set down. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Do you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Mookie digs in here. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Next offering, popped in the air, right field. Corrals it, and there's 2 away. William Contreras now at the plate.
Well, I got a chance to meet William during spring training as he was coming up trying to get to the big leagues, and this kid's got some ridiculous pop. Watched him on the backfields taking batting practice.
This one swung on and hit well, way back there. And that one is off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double. Yandy Diaz will hit next. Lifted in the air, right field. Carroll moving under it, and the inning is over. Back here at Dodger Stadium, and now the first baseman, Christian Walker. Looks like he wants the signs again.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 49, Kevin Cabrera.
Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball.
Strike
1
one.
strike.
That one missing inside. The 1-1 is fouled off. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Royals, the left fielder, Colton Cowser.
And next up for the Royals, Colton Cowser. He's got a single, a double, and a triple in this game. A home run gets him the cycle. And first offering is fouled off. Walker gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And delivers outside. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that's outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2. Runner at first with no outs here. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Liner snagged at first. Takes it to the bag himself and doubles him off. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Blake Sabol. There's the strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th.
That's the ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's down and away. Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Back here at Chavez Ravine, on to the bottom of the 8th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, TJ Friedl. Lucas Gilbreth comes on now.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes. Attacking these hitters.
Number 2, Louis Gonzalez.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. On the ground to third. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Tyler O'Neill steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Luis Rengifo steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Fastball for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. So the inning is still alive with Nick Castellanos coming to the dish.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Swings through that one for strike two.
No balls, two strikes.
Rengifo, the runner at first with two gone. And that one is inside ball one. That one inside. The count now 2-2. Line drive. Makes the catch, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the ninth. Here's the second baseman, Brett Wisely. Kelly back to work. That one finds the corner. 0-1. Line to second. Snagged on the bounce. Nicely done for the out. Willy Adames, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. And that is out of play. Makes the catch for the out. Two down, bases empty. Pete Crow Armstrong getting ready to hit.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 55. Jay Fryer.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
No ball, one strike.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that's the third out. Back here in LA, bottom of the ninth. Leading off, Yoan. Moncada. Ball one, no strikes. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
1-1.
And strike two.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. That's down and in. A slider missed. On the ground to third. Boots it. Still finds a way to get off a throw. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Lawrence Butler now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. The Royals up big in this one here in the last half of inning number 9. Foul ball, still 0-2. One down, base is empty. Popped up on the left side of the infield. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Here's Mookie now. 0 for 3 in this one. There's a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Next offering is down low. The Dodgers with a lot of ground to make up. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Out to short. Not in time. He's safe. So 2 down. Here's the catcher, William Contreras.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-1.
Betts off of first with 2 away. And there's a foul ball. This could end it. Just missing there. 1-2 to count.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And that'll do it. The Royals use 2 pitchers to combine for the shutout. Nola with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
This one ends 7-0. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.